Je mets mes chaussures tous les jours. Oh, hi. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Please come in, sit down. Can I get you anything? Coffee? Yes, okay. Well, now that we have our coffee, hi, my name's Zoe. Welcome to my channel. Sometimes in the past there have been weeks where I have filmed so much stuff that I had entire segments that I just couldn't fit into the video. I saved that footage because who knows? And then sometimes a rainy day comes along, or should I say a rainy week, and by rainy I mean a week in which I am just so physically and mentally exhausted that I cannot form a sentence. There's nothing that I can do that I want to do. As my fellow Ontarians know, we are in a big ol' lockdown with a stay-at-home order. And so there's never been a better time to share some vault footage of me baking various things. Please enjoy. Okay. What you doing? Cool. I kind of want pound cake. Do you want? Okay, let's. Okay. Pound cake recipe, and there's no leavening agent, there's no baking soda or baking powder. So what I'm seeing from this is that any air bubbles, actually I don't know, it's been a long time since I made a pound cake. I don't know how common that is. But either way, any air bubbles, any levity to the cake is going to be coming from the air bubbles that we whip into the butter with the sugar. The little sugar cuts holes through the butter and makes bubbles. And then we add the eggs. But first I gotta get this nice and fluffy, like so much paler than it was when we started. Okay, look at this. Do you see the difference between the stuff that's just kind of mixed and the stuff that's like super mixed? Yeah, when we say fluffy, we mean fluffy. So I'm just gonna scrape this down one more time and give it a good mix, and then we're gonna start adding eggs. So now we are good, and I'm gonna start adding my eggs one by one. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Did you know that cake batter is an emulsion? It's science, baby. I know I claim to be about science, but I don't measure my vanilla. I'm a chaotic baker. I'm just gonna add a little salt because I use salted butter. I'm not gonna go out and buy unsalted butter unless the recipe specifically tells you to. Do not dip and sweep. The safest way to measure your flour, well, the safest way to measure your flour is with a scale and a weight measurement, but some recipes don't give you a weight measurement. So the next best thing is to spoon and level. Like so. Watch it. There's some bits still unmixed, but I'd rather do them by hand and not overmix my cake batter. Make sure you get every little bit of batter. Now that's a nice clean bowl. That's good. You don't want to waste it. That's good stuff. We worked hard for that. Okay, and we're gonna bake for about an hour. So, that timer. Is the cake ready? Is the cake ready? No. Are you done now? Let's give it a little real try. Oh, it seems kind of wet. Yeah, that is gooey. It has been 10 minutes. Are you ready? It's coming out clean. Yes, that's what we want. Now it's time for everyone's favorite game show. Will it flip? Look, sometimes disposable plastic knives have perfect uses, and that use is like gently loosening the edges of cake pans. Okay, especially if they're aluminum and you're trying not to scratch them. This is such a comfortable position to film at. I could change the angle, but why bother at this point? Well, thank you for coming over for coffee. This was lovely. I'd offer you some pound cake or some toast, but that was in the past. Those things were eaten a long time ago. Now I kind of want them. If you like my face and can bear my personality, please subscribe. I'm genuinely looking so forward to summer and beautiful weather because I have so many ideas about things that I want to do out of my house. For now, I think I'm just gonna keep staring out the window and drinking coffee. Feel free to join me.